Hi everyone, it's Genevieve and welcome to this yoga to do before bed. This is a great practice to really reset the body and mind and lead you into sleep in a relaxed state rather than a reactive state. So for this practice, it's handy to have a couple of pillows or a bolster. I also have a blanket here as well, just to make sure we're nice and comfortable in the poses. So when you're ready, let's begin. Bring your hands onto your knees. And we're gonna come into some spinal flexions and extensions. So what that looks like is we're gonna really draw the body forward and then scoop the belly and round the back. So I'll face this way so you can really see the undulation of the spine. And if you need to prop yourself up on a pillow here, then do so. You really wanna be comfortable. The hips should be comfortable in the pose as we're moving through. So we inhale, reach the heart forward, and exhale, scoop the belly round the back. Inhale, pull the heart through the gateway of the arms, and exhale it back. On your own time now, when you're ready, use your breath. Inhale forward, and exhale, scoop and round back. Get really, really scoopy here. Inhale, exhale. Releasing the tension from the day, whatever it's from. Just trying to take the muscle work out of this exercise. Close the eyes, go inside. Last inhale forward and exhale back. Good, and just come to neutral. Keep your hands on your knees, eyes are closed. And just take notice of how you feel at this moment. What thoughts are coming in, what sensations are arising. And just be the witness. Don't attach any stories or judgment to them. Act like the scientist, very objective. Good, then gently open your eyes, or you can keep them closed as we transition into a side bend. So you can stay where you are. Inhale, the left hand beside you. Exhale, right arm up and over. Inhale, up. Exhale, other side. So elbow bends in towards the side body. Inhale up through center, arms extend, exhale, left hand to floor, right arm reaches up. Keep the right armpit trying to face up towards the sky rather than hunching down towards the ground. Inhale up, exhale over. Just like you're painting a rainbow in the sky. Subtly, gently, we're not forcing here. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Inhale, come back up to center. Now we'll come into a wide butterfly here. So have some pillows. So you're either sitting on a pillow or you can do this in bed as well. Have your knees are nice and wide here, like a wide diamond. Then I like to take my pillows, place them on my feet, and then you just round down. Hold around the tops of the feet or around the ankles and just let the head melt. So the hips can be lifted here as well if you'd like, on a blanket or pillow. You're just gonna sink into this. Just try and release any sensations that come up in the legs or the lower body. Your cheek is on the pillow, whichever side feels more natural. We will switch sides. Just keep bringing the breath back, the mind back to the breath. If it starts to drift away, use the breath as the anchor. And on your next inhale, turn your head to face the opposite direction. And on your next inhale, gently bring your head up and remove your props. Hold on to the outer knees. Let's come into a reverse table to open up through those shoulders. Tension likes to creep into the shoulders after a long day. Make sure the heels of the hands are in line with each other, shoulder distance apart, and the knees are bent and feet hip distance apart. Inhale, push into the hands and the feet to open up through the front of the chest. Let the head drop back. Or you can gaze at the navel if leaning the head back is too much for your neck. Focus on the shoulder opening here. Lift the bum up. And exhale, come on down. Good. Flip it over. Let's come into a child's pose. Bring it back in internally. So here you can have a pillow underneath your bum if you need to. And you can also have a pillow out in front to relax your head on, or wherever you're most comfortable. Now, if this is too much, even you can have a chair and you can lean your body over top of the chair as well. Just find a comfortable position that you can maintain. See where you can melt even further into the pose. You can turn your head to one side if that's comfortable, stretching out the opposite side of the neck. Or just gently leave your forehead on the floor or your prop. Switch sides. And then inhale, gently bring yourself back up. Remove your props. Then come up onto your knees here, hips over top of the knees, tuck the toes and reach the arms out wide, coming into puppy pose, stretching out through the armpits and the upper back. You can have your forehead on the floor or a prop here, or you can extend the chin out onto the mat, stretching out through that thoracic spine. Really deep, deep heart opener here. Just let the heart melt even deeper onto the floor or towards the floor. And inhale, bring your hands at the front of your mat here, shoulder distance apart. Lift your hips up into downward dog. Inhale and exhale. Then step your right foot forward, knee to the outside of the right hand, coming into pigeon pose. So the left leg is a direct extension of the left hip, and you can prop a pillow or a block underneath that right hip if you need to. You can fist your hands stacked on top of each other, lay your head onto the hands, or you can stay up here onto your hands. Now, if there's any tweakiness at all in the right knee, then I'd like you to take a different variation, which is a supine variation. Looks like this. It's a figure 4. You're still working through opening up through that right hip. So this is your alternative. If traditional pigeon is too much for you, you choose. And really focus on the breath, sending love and healing energy to wherever you're feeling sensations. That's all it is. Sensation is temporary in the body, and our thoughts create our perception of what that sensation is. And breathe in peace and love. And exhale tension and worry. On your next inhale, come up onto your hands if you're not there already. Tuck the back toes and push yourself up into downward facing dog. If you're in the reclined position, you can just switch legs. And then exhale, bring the left knee to the outside of the left wrist. Extend the right foot back. Try and square your hips. And if you were supported on the other side with a pillow or prop underneath your right hip, then do so on this side underneath the left hip if that works for you. Come on down to whatever variation you did on the other side. Our hips are an area where we store undealt with junk. Some people call it the junk drawer of the body. So emotions are vibrations of energy. And if we don't release them when they come up, then they get shoved into the junk drawer of the body, which is said to be the pelvis, the hips. So when we sit and start to release tension in these areas, we're also releasing old baggage and old junk that's been stored in there, collecting dust. So it's common in these deep poses to feel stuff. If you're noticing any sort of feelings coming up and are unsure of where they're coming from, it might just be old, past situations, feelings working its way through the body and out of the body. So this is all good work. It's very transformational. On your next inhale, come back up onto your hands. Extend your leg back up into downward facing dog and just pedal it out for a moment. Notice how you feel from the left hip to the right hip. Then bend the knees. Come down onto the floor. Extend your legs out in front of you for a bent leg forward fold. So we'll bend up the feet, hold around the backs of the legs, and pull back. So you're getting a nice stretch through that upper back and low back. And extend your legs out a little bit more, keeping a bend in the knees, and fold forward. Go inside. My feet are flexed. Inhale, come on out, and come to find yourself onto your back, coming into happy baby. Bring the knees in towards the chest, and they're wide here. Take the arms to the inside of the legs, hold on to the outer feet, and pull the knees down. Feel the tailbone drawing away from you. You can rock side to side if that feels good. And then hug the knees in towards the chest. Get round like a ball, pull the chin in towards the knees. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, just let it all release down into your Shavasana. Let it all go. Go of all control. Just be in the now, in this present moment. It's all that matters right now. Stay here in this bliss as you drift off to sleep. Or if you need to transition, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bringing a subtle awareness back to the body. And very slowly, without disturbing the calmness, roll over onto your right side and gently push yourself up into a seated position. Sit cross-legged, hands at heart center. And while you're here, just think of 3 things you're thankful for. An evening gratitude practice helps to drift us off to sleep in a positive mindset. Being thankful for the abundance in our life, however big or small that looks. It's all perception. Bring your hands to your forehead. May you sleep well. Namaste.